We continue with the conversation, though, around coalition talks as we await a briefing from the ANC on their preferred governing model. As we heard there from Zwandile, it should be roughly at around 7 o'clock. Cosatu First Deputy President Mike Shingange joins us live now to discuss this further. Good afternoon, Mr. Shingange, and thank you very much for your time. Now, we understand you met with affiliate unions yesterday to discuss what kind of a governing model would best protect workers' interests. What did you arrive at?
Yes, good afternoon and afternoon to your viewers. Indeed, we did meet with our affiliates just to prepare ourselves in case consultations take place, but also to develop a posture about what the best government that will represent workers. So yes, we did agree that we will give the political parties that are involved in the negotiations the space to conclude, but also we will respect the decisions they take. Except that we will not appreciate any coalition that will seek to reverse the rights of all South Africans, or again that the 30 years of democracy will have delivered to our people, but also will not appreciate a coalition that part of the agreement will include weakening the current labor legislation as we have them, in particular eroding the rights of workers, including the social policies that the 30 years of democracy will have delivered to our people, which includes the issue of the minimum wage, which includes the issue of the affirmative action and Employment Equity Act, as well as the National Health Insurance, which ensures that all people are sharing equal the resources of the country.
Now, Mr. Shingange, you definitely know the political parties that are there, particularly maybe the top 5, and their policy position. So which political parties would you not want to see the ANC coalescing with, or which political parties would you want them to get into some sort of a coalition agreement with?
No, two scenarios without wanting to negotiate with the ANC or the political parties, or even wanting to dictate to people who are supposed to form government. However, we don't know what to dictate, but all we are saying that when policies are put on the table about what is it that parties are agreeing, it could be any political party that agrees with what I've just stated above. And that a party that stands against those who will not appreciate it, part of the leading coalition with our leading government. You will know that in this South Africa we are living in, is a class-divided society. One, there are classes that belong to the right and classes that belong to the left. Two, it is a country that has got a history of previously disadvantaged people and previously advantaged people. Now, the revolution we are leading going forward is a revolution that seeks to take those who were marginalized into the equal and better position in society. And you know that we are still the most unequal society in the country. So any party that does not stand for that redress, any party that does not stand for the inclusive economy, is not a party that would like the ANC to go with. We will know that the people who are trying to consolidate their strengths at the right-wing political parties through the moonshot pack, which is something that South Africans have rejected. Because even though they might not have voted the ANC in the overwhelming majority, they didn't move in the strengthening the right-wing politics of this country. They otherwise moved to the other political parties, which is something that the negotiations of the coalitions have to take into consideration.
Mr. Shingange, this evening you are very circumspect or measured in your responses, so I'll ask a direct question. We heard the SACP state government that the government of national unity is something that they would prefer, but without the Democratic Alliance. Where do you stand on this?
We will not appreciate an ANC that goes with a Democratic Alliance in a coalition form. However, we understand that the government of national unity includes a number of political parties. For as long as that government of national unity is not at the dictates of what the DA wants the government to run, we will not want to leave anyone out of the government of national unity, because that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a government that unites the nation. What we are vehemently opposed is a deal between the ANC and the DA as the dominant parties to take out the government. That one was dominantly opposed because we know that since 1994, they have never stood for a single thing that seeks to advantage the majority of South Africans.
All right, Mr. Shingange, thank you very much for your time this evening. That's Cosatu First Deputy President Mike Shingange speaking to us there.